Hello children, let us begin our social science. In our social science, let us start discussing about economics, unit 1, development. In this lesson, we have to discuss the three important points. Those three important points are as follows. First one, the nature and meaning of development and underdevelopment. Second one, indicators of human development. Third one, gender related development. Today, let us start discussing about the first point, that is the nature and meaning of development and underdevelopment. In the present day, every one of us continuously we are striving our best to achieve progress in our life, and we also wish to achieve our aims and satisfy our wants on much larger scale than before. In the same manner, our economy is also continuously attempts to progress, providing for more and more qualities of goods and services to the people and improving their well-being. Like this, the process of enhancing society's capacity to satisfy its needs on a large scale is referred to as development. Once again, I repeat, the process of enhancing society's capacity to satisfy its needs on a large scale is referred to as development. In that, we have to discuss economic development. What is economic development? Economic development refers to increase in a country's capacity to serve the economic interests of its citizens and overcoming economic problems such as poverty, unemployment, inequality, inflation, etc. So, what is poverty? Poverty means the people, those are not getting basic facilities like food, shelter and clothing, we call it as poverty. Then, what is unemployment? People are not getting job. Non-availability of the job, even though there is a desire to do the work, is known as unemployment. And what is inequality? Inequality in the sense economic inequality, income and job, they are not having equality. Inflation. Inflation means where the prices are high and the value of money decreases. Today we are facing this type of inflation in our country. So, these are called as economic problems of our country. So, economic development means increase in country's capacity to serve economic interests of its citizens, and they must overcome from these economic problems like poverty, unemployment, inequality, inflation, etc. Let us discuss about the next topic, development and underdevelopment. First one, development. We use the word development often in our daily lives, usually to refer to the progress in a particular field or a segment of people like rural development, social development, educational development, women and children development, etc. Whenever our economic activities in a country expands, then we call it as economic development. According to Professor Meyer and Baldwin says that economic development is a process whereby an economy's real national income increases over a long period of time. According to this definition, it has divided into three elements of economic development. 1. A process. 2. An increase in real national income. 3. Over a long period. Let us discuss all these 3 points. First one, a process. The term process here refers to the operation of the forces that bring about changes in supply of factors of production. Factors of production includes land, labor, capital and organization, and in the structure of demand for the product. Changes in factor supply take place due to discovery of additional resources, education and skill development, capital accumulation, population growth, adoption of better techniques of production, etc. So, when the demand for products changes due to change in size and composition of population, level and distribution of income, taste, etc. So, these changes will contribute to increase our national income. So, when the demand changes, then the composition of population size also affects, and the distribution of the income also changes, taste of the people also changes, and because of all these changes there is an increase in our national income. Second one is real national income. Before knowing about real national income, we have to know about national income. What is national income? National income is the total value of all goods and services produced in a country during 1 year, and it is an important measure of development. Higher the national income, higher the economic development. Lower the national income, lower the economic development. Now we have to discuss about the word real. What is real? Real, which refers to the purchasing power of income, and this purchasing power of income also which depends on prices. The prices have tendency to rise over time. When we estimate the income based on the increased prices, the values and incomes are inflated. Inflated means increases. We should remove that increased price effect to arrive at the real increase in income. So, this price is adjusted and income also reflects the true purchasing power of income. This emphasizes the importance of maintaining price stability in promoting development. So, price is also very important to decide our real purchasing power of income. Third point is long period. The increase in our real national income should be sustained over a long period, say for about 10 years or more. Short-term spurts in income are not considered as development. The changes in supply of factors of production and demand for goods and services should be continuous in order to bring about sustained increase in incomes over the long period. According to Professor Colin Clark, defines economic development as an improvement in economic welfare. So, what is economic welfare? Economic welfare means the availability of all those goods and services which are used by the individuals, and they are improving economic welfare of people. It means reducing economic ills like poverty, inflation, unemployment, etc. Like this, economic development refers as a process that extends over a long period which helps in reducing poverty and thereby helping a country to achieve self-sustained growth in income. Once again I repeat, economic development in the sense that a process that extends over a long period which helps in reducing poverty and thereby helping a country to achieve self-sustained growth in income. Over the period of time, the objectives of economic development have been broadened, and now we hear that there are two important developments. First one is inclusive development. Second one is sustainable development. So, what is inclusive development? Inclusive development means every person is benefited by the process of development, that is called as inclusive development. And what is sustainable development? Sustainable development means preserving natural resources and the environment for the benefit of future generations is called as sustainable development. Thus, the objectives of economic development can be stated as increasing income attaining equality, reducing poverty, unemployment and inequality, conserving resources and environment, and enhancing overall welfare of all. Next one is underdevelopment. What is underdevelopment? The word underdevelopment denotes the backward and stagnant situation where levels of living of people are low due to lower level of per capita income and lower productivity levels apart from high population growth. So, the level of people are low and per capita income is also low and productivity is also low and population is also high, and on the basis of that we will call those important term as underdevelopment. The World Bank in its World Development Report classifies the countries as high, medium and low income countries, and all countries with middle and low income are referred to as developing countries. India is a prominent developing country that has recorded significant rise in income since 1990s. Today in economics unit 1 we have discussed about the development lesson. In that, firstly we have discussed the meaning of the development. The process of enhancing society's capacity to satisfy its needs on a larger scale is known as development. Second one, what is economic development? To increase in a country's capacity to serve the economic interests of its citizens and overcoming economic problems. And those problems are poverty, unemployment, inequality, inflation. Second point, development and underdevelopment. In the development word means the process in a particular field or a segment of people like rural development, social development, educational development, women and children development. According to Professor Meyer and Baldwin, economic development means where economies depending on real national income. When the real national income increases, arrow mark says increases a longer period of time, and it is depends on three elements of economic development. 1. A process. 2. An increase in real national income. 3. Over a longer period. Process means the operation of the forces that bring changes in supply of factors of production and in the structure of demand for the products. Then the real national income. When the real national income is there means the purchasing power of the income depends on prices. When the prices increases, real income also increases. Prices reflects on the purchasing power of income. Long period. Long period when it comes, increase in real national income sustained over a longer period for about 10 years or more than that. And when the longer period is there means we found changes in supply, and this supply also affects factors of production, and it is also related to make changes in demand for goods and services, and it is also related to increase in income for a longer period. What is economic welfare? Economic welfare means improving economic welfare of the people, and there we are reducing economic ills like poverty. Underdevelopment. Underdevelopment means backward. Stagnant situation we found when there is underdevelopment. Living of the people will be low due to decrease in per capita income, and when the per capita income is low, productivity level is also low and population growth is high, So in those important time, in this particular time, we call it as underdevelopment. According to World Bank, World Development Reports classified into three important units. First one, high, second one, medium, third one, low income countries. So all those countries, middle and low income countries, are called as developing countries. India is a developing country since 1990s. Like this, we have discussed first point under this lesson. Development, economic development. Three important elements of economic development according to Professor Meyer and Baldwin. Process, meaning of process, real national income. Third one, long period. Next one, meaning of economic welfare, meaning of underdevelopment. Then the report of the World Bank. Thank you, children.